The universe has been whispering your name, loud enough for the stars to bow in recognition. You're not just walking through life, you're gliding, radiating a force so magnetic, it's bending the air around you. It's not bravado, not chance, it's alignment. Your essence is a symphony of intention and purpose, vibrating at frequencies that are dismantling illusions and awakening dormant dreams in everyone you encounter. They're not just watching, they're awakening, drawn to your fire like moths to a flame they didn't know they needed. You're not merely living, you're rewriting the script of existence, one bold step at a time. The energy you carry is untouchable, a force so raw and authentic that it defies imitation. People are captivated, drawn to the way you've turned your inner chaos into a masterpiece, like alchemy in motion. They're obsessively searching for clues, desperate to bottle the essence of your transformation. But what they fail to grasp is that it's not something external, it's soul deep. It's the culmination of battles fought in silence, of wounds turned into wisdom, of a fire that burns brighter because it was forged in darkness. What you've become isn't a trend or a template. It's pure, unshakable truth, and that's why it's untouchable. The hands of the divine have sculpted you into a living masterpiece, a testament to what's possible when purpose and grace collide. Your transformation is not just seen, it's felt, a ripple effect that's causing others to look inward, to challenge their own limitations, and to wonder what magic lies dormant within them. You've become the embodiment of evolution, a walking reminder that true change isn't surface deep, but born from the soul's relentless dance with destiny. It's not just admiration you're inspiring, it's awakening, a call to rise higher for anyone fortunate enough to witness your glow. What you're stepping into now is only the prologue to a story of unimaginable impact and brilliance. The universe has been aligning every moment, every challenge, every triumph, to mold you into a force of nature that cannot be ignored. The energy around you is electric, like the calm before a cosmic storm, and it's about to break open in ways that will leave no life untouched. This isn't just personal growth. It's a shift in the very fabric of reality for those who cross your path. You are the storm, the catalyst, the beginning of a revolution that will ripple far beyond what you can yet see. The power within you has been building, a quiet storm gathering strength, and now it's ready to unleash a brilliance so undeniable it will light up every shadow of doubt. Those who doubted you, underestimated you, or thought they'd moved on are now frozen in awe, caught in the glow of what you've become. That ex-lover, once so sure of their place in your story, now feels the sting of regret with every sleepless night, replaying memories of the version of you they thought they knew. But this you, the awakened, unstoppable, radiant you, is no longer within their grasp. You've outgrown their reach, elevated to a level they can only dream of, leaving them to wrestle with the realization that they let go of something extraordinary. Their curiosity has spiraled into an all-consuming fixation, a relentless need to piece together the life you're living without them. Every post, every smile, every glimpse into your world feels like a puzzle they're desperate to solve, not realizing they're chasing a ghost of what once was. They linger on your photos like they hold the answers to questions they're too proud to ask directly, each image a mirror reflecting their own mistakes. Mutual friends have become their unwitting sources as they grasp for scraps of information, their inquiries laced with a bittersweet mix of longing and regret. What they're beginning to realize, though, is that the person they lost is no longer the person you've become, and that truth is what haunts them most. They believed they could replace you with someone who required less effort, someone who wouldn't push them to confront their flaws or rise to their potential. But what they failed to realize is that true connection can't be replicated with convenience. Every new interaction has left them hollow, like drinking watered-down wine after savoring a vintage bottle, or chasing fleeting thrills in imitation when they've already tasted the depth of something real. In their search for simplicity, they've only uncovered their own emptiness. They're beginning to see that your beauty was never something that could be confined to mere appearances. It was a light that poured out from within, touching everything and everyone around you in a way that was impossible to fake or replicate. What they dismissed as fleeting charm was, in truth, an unshakable strength, a rare depth that they failed to appreciate when they had the chance. And now, as they sit in the shadows of their regret, watching from a distance, you're soaring beyond their reach. Each step you take toward your limitless potential only magnifies the gap between who they are and who they could have been if they had chosen to rise alongside you. The bittersweet truth is that their loss has become the very fuel for your unstoppable ascent. Their regret has become the catalyst for your freedom, a beautiful irony that serves as a reminder of how far you've come. Each tear they shed over what they lost only fuels your transformation, pushing you to evolve into a version of yourself so radiant, so untouchable, that you barely recognize the person you once were. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has turned their mistake into your miracle, showering you with opportunities, growth, and joy they never imagined you'd achieve without them. And while they linger in the past, replaying memories of what could have been, you're too busy creating a future so bright that it blinds anyone who ever doubted your worth. The tension builds as their longing becomes impossible to contain, spilling over into actions that betray their carefully guarded pride. They've rewritten the same message 100 times, each word dripping with hope and hesitation, only to delete it in a flurry of doubt. Their car has become their silent accomplice, taking detours past your favorite spots in the faint hope of catching a glimpse of you, even if just for a fleeting moment. Now, they're teetering on the edge of a decision, rehearsing apologies and grand declarations in front of the mirror, convinced that one bold move will rewrite the story they shattered. What they don't realize, however, is that you've already closed the chapter they're still clinging to, and the book of your life has moved on without them. What they fail to grasp is that you've outgrown the version of yourself they once knew, stepping into a realm they can no longer reach. While they're stuck retracing old steps, you're charting new territory, redefining what it means to excel and inspire. Your career has become a masterpiece of ingenuity and resilience, a force so magnetic that it's reshaping the ambitions of those around you. Colleagues now look to you not just as a leader, but as a visionary, someone who challenges the status quo and transforms the impossible into reality. Their attempts to re-enter your life will only underscore how far you've risen, leaving them to grapple with the undeniable truth: they lost you at the very moment you found yourself. That promotion you've been steadily working toward is no longer just a possibility. It's becoming an inevitability, accelerated by forces you didn't even realize were in motion. The higher-ups can't quite put into words what it is about you that sets you apart, but they feel it in every interaction, every decision you make, and every ripple of positivity you bring to the workplace. It's as if your presence alone elevates the energy of the entire organization, inspiring innovation and collaboration in ways no one else can. They see you as not just a leader, but a catalyst, a rare combination of competence and charisma that makes the future of the company brighter with you at the helm. What's happening isn't just a promotion, it's a recognition of your ability to transform everything you touch into something extraordinary. Behind closed doors, in those rooms where decisions are made and futures are shaped, your name is being spoken with a sense of reverence, usually reserved for legends in the making. The seasoned executives, with their sharp instincts and years of wisdom, see in you not just a rising star, but a force capable of redefining the very fabric of leadership. They've stopped discussing you in terms of qualifications and started talking about your vision, your ability to inspire, and the unique way you make others believe in something greater than themselves. To them, you're not just a candidate for promotion, you're a trailblazer in the making, someone whose influence will ripple far beyond the walls of their boardrooms, leaving a legacy that reshapes industries and reimagines what it means to lead in a world that's constantly changing. Your younger colleagues are captivated, observing your every move as though you hold the secret to some unspoken code of success. They dissect your methods, from the precision in your emails to the effortless confidence in your presentations, attempting to replicate the magic of your rise. Yet, what they fail to understand is that your success isn't built on tactics alone. It's rooted in the inner transformation you've undergone, the quiet hours spent honing your mindset, aligning with your purpose, and cultivating an authenticity that can't be imitated. What they see as strategy is really the byproduct of a deeper frequency you've tapped into, one that resonates with clarity, intention, and a level of self-awareness that can only be reached through genuine growth. The atmosphere in department meetings has quietly but unmistakably shifted since your evolution became undeniable. Conversations seem to orbit around you, with colleagues instinctively turning to you for guidance, as if your insight carries a clarity they can't find elsewhere. Your voice now holds a weight that transcends titles or hierarchy, pulling you into decision-making processes that were once beyond your scope. It's not ambition or politics driving this change. It's the quiet authority you've cultivated, the kind that commands respect through authenticity and wisdom. The power dynamics are no longer about rank or tenure. They're about the undeniable influence of someone who has stepped fully into their potential, reshaping the room just by being in it. Unbeknownst to you, a ripple effect of your work is spreading far beyond the walls of your organization. Industry leaders, those who shape the future of entire markets, have begun to take note of your unique approach, your ability to blend creativity with tangible results. Your name is starting to surface in conversations you're not even a part of, whispered with a sense of curiosity and respect in high-level discussions across the corporate landscape. Talent scouts and headhunters are watching closely, not with the usual transactional intent, but with a genuine recognition that you're not just another achiever, you're a game changer. What's brewing is more than opportunity. It's the beginning of a shift where your influence could redefine not just companies, but the very standards of success in your field. The floodgates are about to open, ushering in a wave of opportunities that will elevate your career to uncharted heights. Invitations to keynote at prestigious conferences will become a regular occurrence as industry leaders clamor to hear the perspectives that have set you apart. Consulting offers will arrive from organizations eager to tap into the unique energy and vision you've brought to your current role, hoping to replicate the magic you've created. What lies ahead is not just a career leap, it's a transformation, a shift into a realm of influence and possibility you hadn't even imagined, where your voice will resonate far beyond your immediate sphere and your impact will ripple across industries. The upcoming family gathering, long marked on everyone's calendars, is destined to become a turning point in the fabric of your family dynamics. As you walk into the room, your transformation will be impossible to ignore. Your confidence, your presence, your aura exuding a quiet but undeniable power. Older relatives will watch you with a mix of pride and awe, interpreting your growth as a manifestation of blessings they've prayed for, while younger family members will gravitate towards you, their questions heavy with hope, eager to understand the path you've taken. The conversations will shift, centering on your journey, and for the first time, you'll notice the unspoken shift in how they see you. Not just as a relative, but as a source of inspiration, guidance, and perhaps even the glue that holds them together in a new way. Behind closed doors, your parents are sharing quiet, heartfelt moments, marveling at the person you've become. They speak with a mixture of joy and relief, reflecting on the years of hope, worry, and countless prayers whispered into the stillness of the night. To them, your transformation is not just a testament to your hard work, but a profound affirmation that their faith, their belief in your inherent potential, was never misplaced. They watch you now with a sense of awe, witnessing the realization of dreams they dared to hold for you, and feeling an indescribable pride in seeing you rise, not just as the person they hoped you'd be, but as someone even greater than they ever imagined. The person they nurtured with endless love and unwavering belief has blossomed into someone who exceeds even their highest hopes, and their pride is unmistakable in every word they speak, every story they share about you. In conversations with friends and extended family, they can't help but beam, recounting your achievements and growth with a gleam in their eyes that speaks of dreams fulfilled. Those relatives who once dismissed you as the one still finding their way now greet you with admiration, their tone shifting to one of deference and curiosity. You've become a figure they look up to, a living testament to perseverance and transformation, embodying the potential they may have doubted but can no longer deny. Now, your voice carries a weight it never did before, as relatives turn to you for guidance on everything from career crossroads to the complexities of their personal lives. Conversations that once excluded you now revolve around your input, as you've seamlessly stepped into a role once reserved for those who had already made it by traditional measures of success. But the most profound change is unfolding with the family patriarch or matriarch, the cornerstone of the family's legacy. Their gaze now lingers on you with a mixture of pride and quiet acknowledgement, as if passing an unspoken torch. In their eyes, you've become more than just another member of the family. You've grown into a leader, someone they can trust to carry their wisdom forward and help shape the future of the family for generations to come. The elder, whose respect has long been the silent cornerstone of the family's hierarchy, now regards you with a profound sense of acknowledgement. In your transformation, they see a reflection of their own struggles, triumphs, and resilience, a spark of familiarity that bridges generations. Their once critical gaze has softened into one of pride and quiet expectation as they begin to speak of you in ways that position you not just as a rising figure in the family, but as a torchbearer for its legacy. Conversations once dominated by their stories now include subtle nods to your achievements, as if signaling the gradual handoff of responsibility, influence, and the weight of the family's name. To them, you're no longer just a part of the family, you're its future. Your circle is transforming into a constellation of meaningful, uplifting relationships, each connection aligning effortlessly with the person you're becoming. It's not something you've forced or orchestrated, it's the quiet result of your growth and the energy you now radiate. The once familiar faces who thrived on chaos and drained your spirit seem to fade into the background, unable to keep pace with the higher version of yourself. And in their place, you're finding yourself surrounded by individuals who inspire, challenge, and uplift you. People who see your worth not for what you can offer them, but for who you truly are. These are connections rooted in mutual respect and shared aspirations, the kind of bonds that feel less like chance and more like destiny, aligning you with the people meant to walk this next chapter of your journey alongside you. These are individuals who don't just see your value, they resonate with it, aligning with your essence in a way that feels effortless and deeply authentic. They're drawn to the light you've cultivated within, not for what they can take, but for the synergy that arises when two aligned energies meet. Together, you're creating a network that is more than just a collection of connections. It's a foundation for mutual growth and boundless potential. Through these relationships, doors will open that you never even knew existed, leading to opportunities that feel almost otherworldly in their timing and precision. This isn't luck, it's the natural result of operating at a higher vibration, where the world begins to conspire in your favor, bringing the right people, places, and possibilities into your orbit at exactly the right moment. These individuals are not merely passive supporters, they are visionaries, co-creators, and catalysts for your growth, each bringing unique value to your journey. They see in you a partner, an equal, and someone capable of building something extraordinary alongside them. The spaces you now find yourself in reflect this shift, no longer just places of idle chatter or surface-level interaction, but arenas of inspiration and opportunity. You're being welcomed into rooms where ideas are born, deals are made, and futures are shaped. Invitations come not just to attend, but to contribute, to share your voice, your vision, and your unique perspective. Whether it's a mastermind session with industry pioneers, a creative workshop with innovators, or a private gathering with those shaping culture, these experiences are no longer aspirational. They are your new reality, a testament to the level at which you now operate. The individuals now surrounding you are redefining what success truly means. They measure their achievements not by the wealth they've amassed, but by the impact they've made and the authenticity they bring to every endeavor. These are people who lead with purpose, who see their influence as a tool for transformation rather than personal gain. In their presence, you feel an undeniable sense of alignment, as though you've finally found the tribe that resonates with your values and aspirations. Together, you share a vision of building something greater than yourselves, whether it's innovation, creativity, or movements that leave lasting imprints on the world. This isn't just a social circle, it's a convergence of kindred spirits whose collective energy amplifies your growth and sets the stage for a future filled with purpose and possibility. What you're experiencing now is the eruption of all the inner work, the quiet transformations, and the soul-deep shifts that have been occurring within you for so long. This isn't just change, it's a rebirth, a redefinition of who you are and how you show up in the world. Every seed of intention you planted during moments of stillness, every uncomfortable choice you made to evolve rather than remain stagnant, has culminated in this moment of undeniable expansion. It's as though the universe is rearranging itself to reflect the new frequency you're operating on, and while others may not fully understand what's happening, they can sense the undeniable power of the shift. You're no longer just growing, you're becoming, and the landscape of your life will never look the same again. Your inner guidance has become a force of unparalleled clarity, cutting through the noise and confusion of the world like a beacon in the dark. To others, your choices may seem bold, even reckless, but they can't see the profound alignment driving your actions. You're no longer bound by the limits of conventional reasoning. Instead, you're rooted in a deep connection to the flow of the universe, trusting the whispers of your soul to lead you toward paths that only you can see. This is the power of your awakening, a quiet confidence that radiates from within and transforms everything it touches. Your spiritual evolution is radiating outward in ways that cannot be ignored, becoming a silent yet profound force of change. Every interaction you have, every word you speak, carries an energy that subtly shifts the people around you. They walk away, not fully understanding what has happened, but feeling inspired, awakened, and more aligned with their own truth. You've become a beacon of authenticity, a living reminder of what's possible when someone steps fully into their power. Yet, this journey hasn't been without its challenges. The truth you carry is one that many have tried to suppress, buried under layers of fear, manipulation, and distraction. But your heart has always known better, seeing through the illusion, feeling the cracks in the facade. You've stayed grounded, refusing to abandon your purpose, even when the world tried to convince you otherwise. This unwavering connection to what's real is what makes you unstoppable, a force of light in a world still learning to embrace it. The synchronicities in your life have become so precise and undeniable that they feel like whispers from the universe, guiding you step by step toward your destiny. The right people, the perfect opportunities, and the exact resources show up with such impeccable timing that it feels as though an unseen force is orchestrating everything in your favor. This is no coincidence. It's the natural response to your alignment with higher consciousness and your commitment to walking your true path. The clarity you now possess about your purpose and the role you're meant to play in the grand unfolding of human evolution is both humbling and empowering. Every sign, every symbol, every intuitive nudge serves as a reminder that you are not walking this journey alone. But this isn't just about your own growth, it's preparation for something far greater. You're being called to step into a role of service, one that has the potential to ripple out, touching and transforming countless lives as you embody the light and wisdom that the world so desperately needs. The universe doesn't pour its energy into your transformation without a higher purpose. Your growth is a divine investment in the elevation of the whole. What's coming your way isn't just a series of opportunities, It's a call to step into a version of yourself you once only dreamed of. The doors opening before you will shatter the limits of what you thought was achievable, pushing you to expand not only your career, but your perception of your own power. These opportunities are not random. They're precise, intentional, and aligned with your soul's mission to create ripples of change in the collective consciousness. As you rise to meet these challenges, you'll discover that every skill, every lesson, and every trial you've faced has prepared you to seize this moment with confidence and purpose. This isn't just about building a career, it's about building a legacy that inspires others to awaken to their own limitless potential.